In the groovy era of the 1960s, cars weren't just a mode of transportation. They were practically members of the family, cruising down memory lane with a whole lot of charm. Back then, automobiles had a distinct personality, a far cry from the sleek and efficient machines we see on the road today. So hop in, let's take a leisurely drive through time and explore the fascinating features that made these 1960s vintage cars stand out. Picture this. It's the swinging 60s, and you're setting into the plush seats of a classic car. Hold up. Before you get too comfortable, make sure you've got your seatbelt on. Oh, wait, there aren't any in the back, and sometimes even up front. They're about as rare as a unicorn. Safety wasn't exactly the top priority, and airbags, well, those hadn't even made it on the drawing board yet. Now let's talk power. The engines of the 60s were like the rock stars of the road. Big, loud, and not all that concerned about fuel efficiency. If you were lucky enough to own one of these muscle machines, you were also well acquainted with your local gas station attendant. And the design. Tail fins that could double as wings, taking your car from zero to, are we about to take off, in the blink of an eye. These days, those tail fins might as well just be antiques, relegated to car museums and history books. In manual transmission, shifting gears like a boss was a must in the 1960s. But now, automatic transmissions have taken the wheel, giving your left foot a well-deserved break. Do you remember the days of push-button starts? You'd give your car a gentle nudge with your finger and voila, it roared to life. Today, it's all about keyless ignition, as if our cars were secretly watching futuristic spy movies and they decided that they wanted in on the action. But who can forget pushing a button to start your car or change it into reverse or neutral or shift gears? It was pretty awesome. Now, let's tune into that radio. Back then in the 1960s, it was all about AM stations, crackling with the latest hits and breaking news. Fast forward to today, your car, it's a rolling concert hall, blasting tunes from FM radio, satellite channels, or even your carefully curated playlists that you can play on a streaming service when you connect it to your phone. Carburetors, those tiny wizardry-filled chambers that mixed air and fuel in the 1960s, are like ancient alchemy compared to the precise fuel injection of today. And those manual windows, rolling them down was a workout in itself. Nowadays, people just have to push a button and you're feeling the breeze. That being said, there's something to be said for a manual window not breaking down and being a heck of a lot easier to fix if you do have issues. Hubcaps used to be the cherry on top of your wheels, but now alloy and steel wheels have taken center stage, shining bright without the need for any fancy covers. That being said, there was a lot of style packed into those hubcaps back in the 1960s. And who could forget the dashboard clock? Nowadays, clocks are seamlessly integrated into the digital symphony of the instrument panel. But in the 1960s, there was something to setting a clock manually and having it stand out as a bit of an art piece and something that made your car look unique. Steering your 1960s beauty down the road took some real muscle, as the manual steering required a bit of sweat equity. But today, power steering lends a helpful hand, making tight maneuvers a breeze. And brakes? Well, back then, you practically needed superhero strength to slow down. But now, power brakes have turned driving into a more graceful ballet. As daylight turned to dusk, you'd flick on those headlights manually in the 60s, feeling like the captain of your own destiny. Today, headlights are like intuitive companions, adjusting to the world around you without a second thought. So there you have it, a leisurely cruise through the past, where cars weren't just machines, but time capsules of an era marked by quirky features and a sense of adventure. While we've come a long way since the 1960s, it's also fun to take a ride down memory lane and appreciate those incredible machines, and also how far automotive technology has come. Thanks for watching Memory Mountain. If you enjoyed this video, please click to subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to tap the notification bell so you'll be one of the first to know when we post our next story looking back over the landscape of Americana. And if you really like what you see, we'd be honored if you'd click to join as a member of our channel, where you'll get exclusive benefits and an increased voice in the videos you will see.